Elder Regan has welcomed you to Luntaran and invited you to join in the feast of the Running Stag, the Stag Clan's annual ritual, a tradition not often seen by strangers to Dunland.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lore of the Shadow, where I am here with Elaine as we head off to attend the Feast of the Running Stag.
Evil things stir in the night.
Good evening to you. You're just in time. The Elder is still preparing, but the clan has gathered already. Come follow me. This is the most important night of the year for my people. All right? Let us see what the celebration is all about. The Elder has come out to speak soon. This is always such a boring night. Oh well. Oh, it is not. Hush, hush. Oh well. Ah, the mountain folk have arrived. But where's the family from the southern farm? They're missing. How long will the Elder ramble on? Oh, come now. There's wisdom in these rites. Elaine will probably sleep through it too. The Elder comes. Show some respect. Oh well. Welcome, my kin, to the Feast of the Running Stag. As many of you know, we gather each year to share in our history. It's a sad history. It is a history that none should forget, not until the last of us. Is it time to eat yet? Oh, be silent, Karis. Honored guest, will you fetch me the ritual crown? It is on at my door. I shall go and fetch the crown. Here we go. One ritual crown. Oops. Maybe I should have taken the stairs. Ah. And oh, yeah. There you go. Elder smiles as you place the crown at his feet. Thank you, Pine Lore. The crown is for the kingdom, for the king that has forsaken us. It is for the children of this land who have abandoned Gondor. Never forget the king whose laws forsook us, for we are free, forsaken and free. And bored. Pine Lord, will you fetch the horsetail now? Okay. A horsetail. Okay, we have a crown that represented the kingdom of Gondor. So obviously they don't like Gondor too much because they feel that Gondor abandoned them. Well now, what about the horsetail? Probably something to do with the Rohirrim. You place the horsetail at the Elder's feet. Ah, here it is. Thank you again. My old eyes no longer see well. The horsetail is for Rohan, the land of the usurpers. The horse lords are our bitter enemies, and they drove us from our rightful place. Someday the lands must belong to the Dunlandings again. Never, ever forget our rightful home. And one last favor, Pylor, the spear. The spear. All right, let's see. If the crown was Gondor, and the horsetail was Rohan, then what's the spear all about? Well, let's find out. Thank you, kind one. Oh, poor Elder. This part makes me most sad. This is a spear of the Dragon Clan. It slew my son, who should have been a leader after me. Look, there is Guto. Yes, my grandson's father's blood still stains its tip. With the spear, we remember that our own. We remember that Dunlin is not one of the people with the common cause. We remember that our own brother clans have chased us away, where we settled in peace and from drink the land was bloodied. What does it go to? Grandfather, a crow has returned, but it is injured. The crow's wing appears to be twisted, as if someone attempted to break it cruelly. The message it bore is still attached to its leg. You recognize at once that this was the crow that you sent to the southern farm. Something was unfriendly intercepted this poor bird. It is clear that the farmer's family never received this summons. Oh dear. You see, Grandfather, there are more pressing matters than festivals. When you're chief, Guto, you will be free to decide. But as far as I can tell, I'm not yet dead. So until I am, you'll show some respect to our traditions. I'm sorry, my people, but there might be some danger to the south. I am calling an early end to the festival. You may take food from the feast and return to your huts now.
Sleep often escapes me, for the night shadows bring fear.
This is very unsettling. The poor bird tried to land, but unfriendly lands did not receive it. You will surely scout the first light. You heard the elder Pine Lore. Our festival is at an end. You should take some food and rest, for you have earned it. Very well. And we'll see what we can find in the morning. It appears that the people here aren't the only ones shedding tears. Well, it looks like we have some rain in the morning. Well, what do we need to do? I know we can't do anything about the rain. I fear for what may have taken place at the herdlands after the crow returned last night. A farmer lives there with his son, and a farmhand as well. I must ponder what to do. All right, let's see. Well, I guess I will take... well, not particularly good. Well, what do you need?
Many foul things dwell in the shadows.
This is
The
dreadful.
wolves will be the least of our troubles.
You saw the crow with your own eyes. I know something terrible has happened where Trev and his family live in the herdlands. Trev, his farmhand Kulun, and his son Dilwun have been helping to feed our folk from the wealth of the herdlands for a long time. We must investigate. I worry that Elaine's safety must be compromised again, or Gudo's. I do not like throwing my only warriors into danger, or my own grandson. Alas, what am I to do? Well, I don't know about that. You offer to go in Elaine's stead? Is there no end to your bravery and generosity? You're a Devonia to us. Would you put yourself into danger to find a missing man that we've never met? It does not seem possible. I do not know how we can ever repay you, good one. All right, well, I shall go. And is there anything I have that could help with this rain? This cloak is more suited for snow than rain, but it'll have to do. For now, let's see if I can find those southern holdings. I think I'm coming along the right place, and I see someone up ahead. Let's see if he has any information for me. There seem to be hostile Dunlendings on the road. Try following the river. Try following the river. Well, let me make sure. Yep, definitely Dragon Clan. Well, anything here? Well, it looks like right now the road and the river are following the same place, so taking the suggestion to follow the river doesn't sound likely until they diverge a little bit. Let's see if we can just sneak through here. You hear muffled voices coming from the west bank. See, this is the east bank. Okay, that means on this side. Oh, hold on, we have the Dunlendings up ahead. The herd lands. He doesn't look friendly. Certainly not going to be friendly now. Alright, now. Okay, next. Take care of these dry gluth. And let's see if we can find anyone to help. Anyone up here? No. Right, from the west bank. I'm confused. Well, maybe it's coming even west of that. There you go. I guess I was taking West Bank a little bit too literally. They don't look like Drygluth. Hello there. Do you mean to hurt us, Devodiad? You and many others, I am sure. Well, get it over with. We're outsiders. We're outcasts, and there's nothing left for us. We don't even have the means to escape into Enedwyth now. The Drygluth will see us. We have no food. At least you could grant us a merciful death. I think you misunderstand why I'm here.
The Techluths have been destroyed. I pray to the Ukhwirad that we will not be next.
Well, you don't mean to kill us then? If you are here to help the farmers, you're probably too late. The Dragon Clan warriors destroyed and took everything. We passed through the farm 2 nights ago, but the next morning the deed was done. We heard the screams and saw the smoke. We have not had any food or water since then. Well, the water is falling out of the sky at least. Yes. Okay. Yes, alright. What did you say? Oh, yes, you haven't had any food or water since. They don't seem to know that we're here, but what does that signify? It seems that we are going to starve in this very spot. Okay, fine. I'll see if I can find something in which to catch water plus some food, maybe? I will go and check. There should be something around here that could be useful. I need to collect stolen food stores from the Dragon Clan scouts. Alright, well, there's a Dragon Clan scout right over there. There you go. And what is this? Alright, a moment there I thought, was that starting some sort of deed or something like that? Oh, quest item. As with most evil men, the Dunlending's raiders that you've killed bore cruel weapons, in this case a dagger. It would actually benefit the small clan of destitute outcasts to have weapons such as these. You should collect more of these to give them to the friendlier Dunlendings. So I need 3 daggers, 3 spears, 3 shields, and 3 bows with, of course, some arrows to go with them. Alright. How about you? Alright. Alright, let's be careful of the traps. I don't want a friend there getting inside of one of them. Okay, good. More food. That's always good. Oh, and another dagger. And a spear. before long, we should have a group of people that have something to eat, means to get something to drink. Where did I just send my cat? Oh boy. Alright, well, that was a little confusing. Now, let's see. Alright. Food, water, weapons. What more could they want? Alright, let's see. They have 4 stores of food. Good. I should not bite over your hands, Hobbit. No, you'll dive by the claws of the lynx. That's what you'll do. And, oh, there you go. They're all over the place. But soon, we'll have nothing to worry about from them. I hope this is enough food to keep you alive until you can get away. I thought that was the last we would see of you, Devonian. This is very generous. This will feed us until the chaos dies down at least. I hope we will be able to make our escape to Enderwhite soon. Thank you. Our odds were never very promising, but you have just improved them. Alright, well, that's good to hear. And also, these also might help. You got these weapons for us? Well, that's very generous. We have some hope of getting out of there alive now, thanks to this. You're very kind. I didn't expect the Devonian to help us. Very well, and in return, I get a wrist cuff. Well, I suppose they didn't have much in which to return if they were in such poor conditions themselves. Oh, hold on. What's this?
As long as the sun shines, you are welcome here.
I might have heard someone from the herdsman's family the night that the Dragon Lords came. I heard a terrible scream, but there was naught that we could do without weapons. There was no light at all, no light, only screams. The screaming went on, then was silent. Whatever happened to that poor family, it was nothing good. It is good of you to want to look for them, but are you certain that this will be worth the risk? It is folly to seek the dead while their killers lurk nearby. Well then I'll seek the killers and get rid of them. How about that? Well now, let us now look for the missing farmers. I see something up ahead. This doesn't look good. Definitely not good. This man probably worked at the farm, but he lies face down in the water. It is obvious that he has not drawn breath for too long now. This is undoubtedly Trev, the chief herdsman of these lands. Trev appears to have been murdered during the invasion. His face and body are contorted as if he died in considerable pain. Perhaps his was the screams that you heard during the night of the raid. Well now. The third of them. What have we got here? You have discovered the last member of Trev's family, and he too is dead, murdered and left on the riverbank to be carried away when the rains come. Well, based on the current weather, I say it's not too far away. The elder will be surely grieved by this news. The stag clan has now grown smaller and more vulnerable. Wait, is that a glint? There's a medal upon the Delvern's hand. A wedding band? I didn't hear any reports of any women here, but he is a young man. Perhaps he got married recently? Well, Let's see if we could find any signs of his wife. Well, I don't see a body, but I see some footprints in the mud. Maybe? Where did they go? Ah, here we are. The next one. They continue along. Second footprint is in the mud here. Perhaps we could track the survivor? Alright. Assuming that she's still alive. Not very good. Not very good at all. Oh. Ha! Went up this way. Whoever made these tracks seems to be moving away from the bodies and the carnage of the farm. Well, I suppose that if I were trying to escape a thing like this, that's the direction I would run. The trail is thankfully uninterrupted by tracks of the invaders. Perhaps she made an escape? Perhaps? Oh, I think I found her. Hello, are you alright?
The Uchtwairod requires us to give welcome to the Duvoriad.
Oh, leave me! If you're here to save me, you're too late. My life is as done as the lives of my husband and our family. I don't know who you are, and I don't care. Just leave me. Well, she's not happy. Well, considering that she's been recently widowed, I will guess she has good reason on that matter. Oh, she wants me to leave, but she has a bounty of quests for me. Well, what else is new? Is there any hope of saving her? We'll have to find that out in the next episode of Lore of the Shadow.